Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't That's why I spend my life.
Hey hotties, kettles, tea stirs, you here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. I wanted to talk about this really quick because I thought this was funny AF. Latisha basically went on live with the other Latisha and they were basically talking about Stormi, and Latisha took this opportunity to throw some shade at Stormi, which I think is hilarious. We have to talk about this weird little friendship beef situation that these two weirdos have going on. And by weirdos, I mean Stormi and Latisha, because I've always said, in my opinion, their friendship was built on their dislike for Mel. It wasn't genuine. And we are actually seeing that play out. Let's talk about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you guys are up to date each and every time that I upload. You guys know I left some clips at the end of this video, so definitely check them out because that is why I feel the way that I feel about these two. I actually don't care if these two beefing, but if I'm going to have to pick a side, I'm going to choose Stormi's side when it comes to this situation. I don't like Stormi because the way she flip-flopped when it comes to Mel. So when it comes to Mel and Stormi, we already know where I'm standing with that. But when it comes to Stormi and Latisha, I'm definitely going to have to take Stormi's side when it comes to this. Not as far as the disrespect goes when Stormi called Latisha's husband a B, even though we all agree he is a B. It was distasteful and ill-mannered for her to do so as a married woman. However, one of the things that really aggravates me and a lot of you all is the fact that Latisha will never hold herself accountable. She's never accountable. It's everybody's fault. Everybody is the reason why she's failing. Everybody is the reason why she can't spell. Everybody is the reason why her marriage is everybody is the reason for her problems. And one thing that I've liked about Stormi is she's been willing to call her ass the fuck out. Granted, Mel has called Tisha out. Tisha has been called out before, but for whatever reason, people continue to co-sign Latisha because it was easy to ride with Latisha than Mel because so many people were jealous of Mel on the cast. Now, when it comes to Stormi and Latisha, it's clearly going to be Scott's versus Stormi. That's it. That's all, because Kimmy is a weirdo, okay? Libido has nothing to offer to the show. She brings no value. So she's not going to step in as the matriarch of the group and add any value. She's going to let it go on. She's going to gaslight Stormi and she's going to side with Latisha because that's what the Scotts have done. They have beat Libido into submission. Nothing she says ever makes sense and never have any logic. However, again, the issue with Latisha is she's not willing to be held accountable. And in my opinion, the only reason Stormi linked up with Latisha is because of her dislike for Mel. In my opinion, I feel like Stormi always planned to use Mel. I have reasons why like I said, I left those videos at the end of this video, so definitely check them out. At the end of the day, I don't care what anyone says. If you're building a friendship with a woman and you guys are on a reality TV show or whatever the case may be, and her ex-husband is taking her to court for full custody of her 4 children, and she is not picking up the phone for your weird ass that's hanging out with him for the holidays, I mean, what the fuck do you expect, you weird ass hoe? And I'm sorry that I have to come like this because she literally tried to get on the camera and gaslight us as if we didn't know the timeline in which everything was going down. So you basically sat on the reunion last year and said that you and Mel weren't friends. You guys were building a friendship. So bitch, if you building a friendship, why would you hang out with the man that's taking her to court for full custody of her kids? You were also hanging out with this weird ass hoe, and he was using the cold sword that used to wait outside your warehouse for her friend to release revenge P on her. But again, nobody came together to make logic of any of this, right? None of the women said, okay, look, I might not like you, but as a woman, I will never align with that type of behavior as a man, because it's intrusive, it's violating, it's assault. It could happen to you, your mammy, your daughters. It could happen to your sister if you have one. But again, if you are a girl's girl, you can naturally take empathy and sympathy and just put yourself in those shoes, because you can humble yourself and understand you're not above anyone when it comes to this type of stuff. So again, her reasonings for getting on the show, disliking Mel, creating alliances outside of her. Every single time Mel came on the camera or they were in the same room, you called Stormi rolling her eyes at Mel. And it's like, what is all of this animosity that you have toward this woman? And so we saw Mel not bite. Mel did not acknowledge the beef that Stormi was trying to pull her into. And I love that for Mel. Very calculated and strategic. Make her pull her own weight. And so what she decides to do, turn to Latisha. Granted, Latisha made it easy because, love, be for real. All it took was a simple, you know what, girl, you right, that was a bad look. I got to do better with my team. I got to stay on top of them. But the fact that you saw no wrongdoing with anything that you've displayed so far on this season is truly a tragedy, because that is why you continue to get on Beyonce's internet and not fucking spell words properly. Nobody holds Latisha accountable, and I'm here to see it. I'm glad that Stormi is holding her accountable, whether I like Stormi or not, because somebody has to do it. Latisha was willing to get ghetto and nasty and give the Bessemer bounce each and every time she got around Mel. But do we see that energy at all when it comes to Stormi? And Stormi called your husband a bitch, which he is. He's a bitch. But she doubled down on it multiple times. Whereas Mel lend you her home, put you on her platform so your raggedy ass movie man popcorn making husband can make a little bit extra money. And she finds out that she is being cheated on, and she was being cheated on for 5+ years, and a man was having a baby on her, and your weird old ass got upset with her because she wouldn't pick up the phone and call you when you was over there talking shit behind her back. A lot of people took Mel learning about the pillow talk cheating that Marceau was doing as her being jealous, and because her marriage was coming to a demise that she wanted to ruin other people's marriages. Well, no ho. That's not how it works with girls. We thinking you hoes want to know, okay? That's what we thinking. We not thinking, let me ruin this marriage because my shit fucked up. We like, oh my God, he was doing this to me? Your husband was hanging out with him on these nights? Girl, let me tell you, we thinking that we finna help you and reveal this tea to you so you can put that man in place. We not thinking that you finna judge us for trying to put you up on game about what your man is doing behind your back. That's how Latisha and so many of her dumb Bessemer brain friends and fans took it. So she harped on being negative, nasty, and wicked toward Mel until this day. We don't know what the real issue is amongst the entire cast when it comes to Mel, including Stormi. So now they all got this weird ass messed up alliance, which truly shows their character, because y'all are willing to align yourselves with a man like Walkie Talkie, as if your husband can't become vindictive and take your ugly ass to court for full custody of your kids. But we know, Latisha, your man not gonna do that, because them not his kids, love. He done got on national television and let it be known that the kids that came out of your vagina, okay, that was conceived in a marriage with him, ain't his. He made it very clear when it comes to that. But I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So now Latisha is saying that she feel like Stormi is fake and she doesn't give real and raw. And I agree. Stormi is fake and she does not give real and raw. I'm just going to be very honest. Stormi gives try too hard. I'm trying to be planned and strategic. I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying to create alliances. She literally has shown her hand when it comes to this entire episode. And she showed it too early. She's not as smart as she thinks she is, and I guess that's why she's having the issues that she having when it comes to reading characters with the other castmates, because I don't know how in the fuck you watch this show and wanted to align yourself with Latisha. I don't know how the fuck you watched this show and you wanted to align yourself with Dusty Dan. I don't know how the hell you watched this show and you wanted to align yourself with Mel's baby mama. So again, she was always a nasty person and never had the good energy. So now that they're having a falling out, it is what it is. You literally see what she was doing to her cousin, and I think that's kind of where all of this started. Stormi saw what she was willing to do to her cousin, and that was throw her cousin clean up under the motherfucking bus. Stormi said that Latisha knew that Kiki was getting the information for her just for understanding. But the fact that Latisha tried to blame Kiki for that too, I think that left a bad taste in Stormi's mouth, and rightfully so. Because why is it everybody else's fault for trying to get information that you fucking keep asking for, ugly? Granted, this is just me talking sly because I really don't think Latisha is ugly. I think her spirit is so ugly it weighs on her. But y'all get in the comments, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you can be up to date each and every time that I upload. Do you think that their alliance is coming to an end, or do you guys think that it's off a show? I think that it has gotten serious, especially once Stormi went on AL's live with Kiki to basically let it be known that everybody knew about the rumors, so she was confused as to why Latisha was confused.
Even you said like Stormi is from Mississippi, right? Mississippi is Mississippi. So when I do see Stormi on the screen, I do see Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's just like that real, that raw. Stormi be blunt, and it goes to way, and I'm like, oh my God, it's one of those. I know what you're saying, but I shouldn't have said that right here. You know what I'm saying? Or right now.
You get real and raw?
Is it raw?
You said you get real and raw?
Yeah, like it's wait, real and raw. It's not real and raw.
I'm not just asking when you see, you know, you because I really didn't know Stormi prior to her joining the show. And she reached out to me, and you know how you would say you need to be around females that's going to, you know, uplift you and cheer you up. She reached out to me and she was like, girl, you need to pop your collar, because she came to our plaza. She was like, you need to pop your collar, Tisha. You don't do this. You don't do that, girl. This your shit. You own this shit. This your shit. Like, that's how she was talking about. And I was like, yeah. How I grew up I'm an 80s baby. I grew up, you work hard. You keep your head down. You work hard. I don't brag about what I got going on or what I'm doing because, you know, I grew up in the projects. And when people know what you got, they come looking for you. And I ain't got time for this. Oh. I ain't no bragging type. And so I got that at first, but then after the whole situation with her, she is giving me fake now. She's giving me fake, and I would have never thought I would say that, but it's just like, girl, like, you gonna get your fans on this show. Don't worry about your fans, gonna be your fans. They're gonna ride for you. You don't have to make up situations or overdo anything to gain your audience. So that's what threw me off when you said real and raw. I was like,
real and raw. And you know how it is. And I say the same thing about ladies on our show. You be like, wait a second, you know, and again, and they, you know, want to cater to a certain audience, so they want people to look at them a certain type of way. And for me, I don't think you have to keep saying, I'm real, I'm loyal, I'm this. When people say things over and over and over again, it's a lie, or they're trying to convince somebody of a lie. Boom, that part. Well, you know, that's like I said, from the outside, of course, looking in or anything like that, that's, you know, that's what I see. What I also see is, honey, Tisha, you over there producing storylines for folks. Because it's Tisha. Just like over here. Tisha. Glenn. I believe what they told them, if y'all want to be relevant on Love and Marriage Huntsville, then y'all need to come for Tisha and Marcel.
After the tea party, I haven't talked to Mel. I feel like it was a manipulated environment. I encourage you to have some one-on-one time with Mel.
People were looking at what I was doing like it wouldn't be a thing, and it became a thing, a really big thing.
Let's see your phone. I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue. I don't want an issue. I hear you. I don't got an issue. No one. I think it's weird. We weird. If anything, I think we have more in common than we have not. And I promise you, I know what you're talking about, but it ain't what it is. I promise you it's not. If you have no idea, it's not. I'm serious. I promise. Is the picture? Also, a whole bunch of stuff. That's part of it. Because every time I've been on live, I've always said I don't have an issue with Destiny. Every single time. You can run it back every single time.
And I don't have an issue with you, but you came at me sideways, and it's been too much going on.
Well, I don't know what's trying to come here.
She was trying to make sure you straight. This is a circus. Marketing queen.
That is. For real. For real. Like, I don't think the conversation that I'm going to have with too many going on. Can we please have a conversation online? Like, for real.
Yeah, because I was about to give you your purse back.
Why did you get my purse back?
I don't like that take stuff from people, especially now after a friend want to say that they've given me stuff.
That's
so
not me.
I
got you that purse when we first got into it.
That's the gift they were talking about?
Yes. I've been having your purse for the longest. I've been wanting to give it to you.
You feel like you and Mel got y'all stuff out?
I feel like it was good.
Like good to do what? Move forward or to really?
I do. Because like, I never thought it was like in the rear. You know, maybe at a standstill, but not in the rear.
Oh.
You know? Oh, I would have been good for a drink. Because it wasn't my cup of tea.
She said it wasn't my cup of tea.
No, it was not.
I'm happy you're here because at one point I thought you did nothing. You was like this group. I ain't hanging out with them no more.
Like last night?
Yeah.
I don't want to do no more. Don't make me. I ain't doing no tea. I don't want to do none of that. Like
Party?
I did.
Okay, good.
It was not. It was actually very relaxing to me. I liked it. I'm straight on the tea. I'm straight on a lady, bitch. I've been a lady, bitch, since I came out my mama womb. Don't play with me, so I'm straight. Yeah, I'm good. Fire night was kind of more my vibe. I really like when people can just be themselves, communicate, you know, where they are and how they want, and just move forward. And the other Mary Poppins, pompous, that ain't me. You know, I feel like you're really good friends when you have some issues and you're able to work past it.
Absolutely.
We ain't got there yet. So now we're good.
Retreat now. Like seriously. Because
you understand what I'm saying? Like it's so hard to be like you
listen,
want
I want to feel so sorry for her.
I don't know, like we're building a friendship.
There's no reason to.
I do. I
really
do.
You're such a liar and you're so good at it.
That's you, but I love the projection. It's all good. I love the projection. And I let you go around the city.
I'm building right now, so I can't.
You're trying to make a point about me. Only because you're trying to make a point about me, because who sits and continues to be friends with people who blast you and talk about you and not having a home builder's license, say you're a liar, say all this stuff about you. Why is it that you are still trying to build a friendship with them? Because you want to be able to, for this moment, to say, see, I get along with everybody. See,
no, you know that's just my.
Honestly,
you just know that's my character over the years.
I don't do that.
You know that has been my character over the years. I forgive people because you know what? I want people to forgive me as well. You know what I'm saying? But you've never forgiven nobody for nothing. And I said, if you ever forgive somebody, I told them don't trust that because you really didn't forgive them. You want something from
them. For a very long time, I don't want nothing and don't need nothing. God is my source and has been since I left your dusty ass.
Okay, so
entering Kimmy's event, you know, I haven't engaged with anyone, you know, since the reunion, and like I feel like everybody's here is acting like, you know, we all like hang out all the time, and you know, I'm kind of not into it, you know. I don't do a lot of fake and I'm just chilling.
Like, I didn't come at you.
I'm talking about now.
You cannot come up to nobody on any day talking about money. I'm taking away my time from my business, donated my time for free to speak, to add value to what y'all got going on, and then you want to tell me how to respond.
I didn't. She didn't tell you that.
Approached you either.
And that's
she also said she didn't see how he approached me. So speak on it.
But I know how he approached me. I didn't like his energy. I talked to him about it because I didn't like it. And that's why I'm talking to you as well.
Talking to your husband.
I can talk to whoever was in my event.
Don't do that to me.
If you can't tell your friends how you feel about how they made you feel, then if I spoke to your husband in a way and you didn't like it,
you ain't crazy enough to do that though. That's what that is.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why you're doing that because you don't know me like that either.
You upset?
The same way emotionally, aggressively came at this girl tried to destroy my marriage. Then tonight, you came with that same aggression about, well, I heard it was being talked about, about Tisha. And more so, I think everyone here at this table knows your husband sometimes comes up when we're together because he keeps popping up on the internet. The same reason y'all kept talking about me and Martell stuff 3 seasons straight, because it was very public.
Every time Marcel and I went live, it was about what you put out against us. And so we defended ourselves and we cleared it up.
Tell me a time I ever lied. Tell me a time I ever lied to you.
Oh my God, let me talk. When we went live, it wasn't about you and Martell. You know that because you and Martell personally called all of us and asked us not to talk about your infidelity. We're on a reality TV show, and so they talked about it. We said, sure, we're not going to talk about it. When season 1 came around, when they talked about the issue with you, hell yeah, we knew Martell was cheating on you. Well, you told me. I was upset with Martell.
Okay, Tisha.
Martell.
Okay, Tisha.
Oh, your
I own You're like, I don't lie. I don't lie. Where's your proof? Wait, tell me a time. Tell me a time I've ever lied to you. You know I tell she know you for 3 years. You got a bad attitude. That's because you know your husband cheating on you every day and you don't care. And you don't care. And that's okay. And that's okay, girl. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube now. Go to YouTube. You said you had proof. I'm gonna pull up this tweet for you, though. I'm gonna pull up this tweet. I got proof. Here's the thing. This is why I say she can never say when she's because she still has a lot in her heart. And I'm not here for people. I've never lied to Tisha, ever. Stop, Listen. What's wrong, Mary? You got it, girl. I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm done with this because I don't wanna end up going to jail tonight. So I'm gonna walk out on that.
We live. What? What you doing?
I got the break.
We live. What? What you doing?
I'm just happy we're having this dinner before the reunion because after the reunion, we may not be talking no more.
Hey, y'all
I'm so
nervous about the reunion.
Don't be nervous.
Oh, just don't be ready. Just fight with Destiny.
Yeah, I pull up roto window down it. I pull up roto window down it. Yeah, I pull up roto window down it.